Afternoon campers, welcome back to another portion of the daily meat. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I've had a bit of a lazy morning. Well, no, actually I've been doing stuff, but I've had a busy morning, shall we say. Thursday, 16th of July, 2026. It's very warm today, it's supposed to be up to 25. We've got blue sky with some of them straight clouds that are normal. Very humid. And turn my window. I need to get some diesel in the meat wagon. I need to get some liquid gold. I want to get a bite to eat. I need to go to a supermarket. I'll take Bruno for a walk a bit later on. It's a bit too hot for him at the minute. Not a lot else planned today, so we're just gonna go for a cruise in the meat wagon. I've plugged the Avery power station back into the DC charger because we need to go to Spalding, where the liquid gold is a fair bit cheaper. So we'll have a bit of a run in the meat wagon. We'll take it gingerly because we still got issues, and we'll keep an eye on that oil leak again. Yeah, so just a chill day in the meat wagon. So we are back out on the open road. Got the windows open, getting a bit of natural air breeze in here. We got the local tax man parked up there in the police meat wagon. Getting a bit of revenue in for the local constabulary. He was doing 25 miles an hour, we're fine, we're good. I wouldn't give him the benefit. I wouldn't give him the privilege of extracting wealth from my savings. Yes, I think I'm going to go to Morrison's in Spalding because their liquid gold is quite competitive. I wouldn't say it's cheap, probably the most competitive price in the area. I do fancy Little Bakery, but if we're at Morrison's, they got cream cakes and stuff, so it's a toughie. It's a toughie, but I think we'll just stick to one side of town and just go to Morrison's, have a bite to eat there. I cleaned out the fridge this morning with the milk. It smelled a little funky. Since he got a very annoying squeak on my suspension. I was going to have a look at that side door today, the rattle, but it's so warm in the meat wagon today. It's a little bit too spicy to be locked up in the back of a mobile greenhouse. Not today. Just real funky weather at the minute. I've had a few of you messaged me saying down south it's still been 30 degrees Celsius when it's been like in the early 20s up here. I know it's summer and all, but yeah, it's rather sweaty, rather moist. Also, with people's tears from the football last night, England losing to the Argies didn't surprise me at all. Didn't surprise me. That's enough. That's enough football talk. Soccer. Surprisingly, for a Thursday, we got a clear run on the A17. Roads don't seem that busy today. Yesterday, the roads were chocker everywhere I went. Today, not too bad. I also wanted a bit of a bigger run in the meat wagon today to keep an eye on that valve cover gasket, see if we've got any more oil leaks. I'm taking it easy, but you know, got to build up a bit of pressure. Okay, diesel's gone up 3p a litre at Morrison's, 162.9. Was 159.9 the other day. Still cheaper than my local garages, but there is more trouble in the Middle East. The Strait of Hormuz is still, issues are rising again, so I can imagine that's going to be going up some more. Looks like my corner spaces are gone. We'll find somewhere else in the shade. So we parked up a bit further down. We're in the shade. We're close to the entrance. Let's go and get a bit of munch. Well, our shopping trip is complete. I did a meal deal. We've got a juice burst, simply apple juice, non-alcoholic cider. I went for a ham and cheese croissant. Flappage in that, campers. And also, for a bit more of a protein hit, some faux southern fried chicken. I forget how much the meal deal was, but let's get this croissant out. Never seen that in a meal deal before. A croissant, ham and cheese. Looks very dry. There's a bit of cheese and flappage content in there. Anyway, salute, campers. Well, immediately I'm going to go for the apple juice because that is quite dry. Nice, very dry. Yeah, it's a bit of a continental Edam type deal going on there, like a rubbery cheese. Very nice. Nice bit of ham actually. Nice thick cuts of pork meat. The croissant is very nice. Just needs some on it. I'm going to see if I've got any mayo in the bag. I've got brown sauce that I'll have to do. Yep, I'll lube it up with a bit of that. It'd be fine. If it was if I had my air fryer with me. I've got the air fryer, I haven't got the tray. It's sitting in my kitchen. I could have stuck that in the air fryer, melted the cheese a bit. See if that lubes it up a bit more. In fact, that is actually a pretty good mixture. A croissant, ham, cheese and brown sauce. Very nice, new find, campers. But don't knock it till you try it. That's a nice little zingy combination. So we're now on to the refrigerators. Southern style chicken bites made with 100% real chicken breast, high in protein. So what else are they made with? Anyway, down the hatch. Again, quite the comprehensive ingredient list there. They're quite moist bits of chicken. Bit of peppery kick to them. Our picnic time is over. Just going to finish off my sample looking juice. Hopefully it comes out a bit lighter than that. And I need to go and get some newly inflated liquid gold. It's going up in value again, campers. Right, let's get moving. Brown sauce croissant. Yep, we did it. So liquid gold has been acquired. Heading back to the homestead. And I think what I might do is have a little wee afternoon snooze, wait for the heat to die off. And I might actually have a look at that side door because that is really annoying, really bugging me. It's very windy today, so if I go somewhere to take Bruno for a walk, I ain't going to be able to do much recording because of the lack of wireless wind muff technology. So I think that's going to be our plan for the rest of the day. And also check our oil leak. So fingers crossed we solved the issue there, but let's see. Oh, looks like their shift's over. Yeah, they're going off to their next location, catch out some other motorists. Oh well. Right, so just checking around the valve cover gasket. I think I've stopped the leak. There is still a lot of oil around. There's a bit on the belt there, but I think that's just residual, like I said last time I looked. But I think what I need to do is order a new hose for my pressure washer and give this a real good jet wash. Get rid of all the oil while we're waiting for these parts to be delivered and we get the new pulleys installed, so we can really assess what is going on. But I think the valve cover gasket is ticky-boo. We're taking Bruno for a walk up the garden. I had an afternoon snooze. I've been busy this afternoon. It's currently 6 o'clock, so I ain't gonna be able to have time to take Bruno out for a good walk today. we're taking for a few strolls up the garden. And also I never got around to having a look at my side door. I've got some stuff to do this evening, so sometimes you don't have enough time. Bit of sunshine this evening. Yeah, it's not always enough hours in the day. Sometimes days just pass you by. Yeah, it looks like the clouds are coming back in again. A windy, chilly evening. So I think I'm going to go camping tomorrow and do a little camping adventure. Maybe go out in the meat wagon, find somewhere we can take Bruno for a good walk. Just a cheeky little overnight adventure. We can't go too far because the meat wagon's still not 100%. But somewhere peaceful, I reckon. Somewhere we can take Bruno for a walk. Maybe have a cheeky juice. Oh, there's an apricot. That'll do. Oh, speaking of peachy, I think the peaches are nearly ready. What's the size of that? Still a bit firm. I can smell something that, yeah, is no longer alive over there. Yeah, the peaches ain't far off. Maybe that one's ready. Oh, that's gone a bit manky. That's a shame. That one's for the animals. Maybe another week on them. Could smell something around here has passed away. There you go, bit for Bruno. Oh. Okay, bit for Bruno, bit for me. Cheers, campers. Yes, I think that's going to do it for today's portion of the daily meat. Just a bit of a chill day. Oh, someone's definitely died around here. Something around here smells a little funky. Oh, that's bad. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's portion of the daily meat. Just a chill day. The day after the loss to the Argies before. We had a nice bit of munch. The colour of my plums, they're looking a bit bruised. Yeah, we had a good bit of munch. Unique flavour twist with the croissant, cheese, ham and brown sauce. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get more done today. Like I say, time has passed us by. And tomorrow is another day. So, all going well, we'll be out on a cheeky little Friday night camp. Back out on the meat wagon. Oh yeah, our first proper camp back out on the road since we was in the Black Mountains, in the Bracken Beacons, in Wales. Oh yeah. And one little last look at the best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube, eh Bruno? Get back in our routine. Yep, you know he's looking forward to it. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow on another portion of the daily meat. And see you all then. Stay meaty.